up, everyone? I was gonna wait till I finished doing all my tweeties and stuff, but it's taking for ages, so I was like, I'll just get on and do it while I'm talking to you all. So, how is everyone? Thank you all to those people who tune into my NDC talk. It was so good to see you all. Fantastic. So, yeah, I really hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed giving it. The NDC crew was really awesome and really nice and just lovely. And they're like, oh yeah, thanks for doing this and thanks for doing that. And oh, your talk was awesome. And like the audience was really cool too. So awesome talk today. You definitely learned some stuff. I'm so glad, Jamal, that you actually learned stuff. Is that how you say it? Jamie? I said Jamal, I think. Jamie. Yeah, I'm glad you learned some stuff. So we'll go over a couple of the things because a couple of them I want to go over a little bit more. But yeah, I really hope people enjoy it. From what the organizers were saying in our like speaker chat and also what was coming through the Twitter and YouTube, it seemed that everyone really enjoyed it. So yeah, I was like, oh, I was really, really happy that everyone enjoyed it. Yeah, there was like a lot in it, and I deliberately put a lot in it because they told me, oh yeah, you got 45 minutes. I was like, sweet, 45 minutes. 45 minutes goes very quickly when you're trying to like give an entire overview of what GitHub does. Yeah, it's good, I suppose. Like I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I hope you did too. What was your favorite part actually? I want to hear from you like what your favorite part is. Like, or was. Because some people really like the action stuff, even though we didn't do like a full demo on it, but there's like a lot of talk about actions. Some people really like the Octocat generator. Some people really like the project boards, and me talking about like using Pokemon Go, or using project boards to manage my Pokemon Go, which is like totally what I actually do. Is hilarious. So people are like, what? You actually use actions to organize Pokemon Go? I'm like, yeah, it's the best thing ever. I love it. But yeah, it makes sense, right? You only got to stick around for a bit. You saw some of the profile readme and project board stuff. Never seen the interactive side of that before. Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. Like the some of the stuff you can do is amazing. Yeah, like it's really cool. Like I'm gonna go through some of like the issue stuff today. But yeah, I'm glad you like. So the profile readme, actually, I'll go. So I don't know if you saw this one, but this was my Dev2 post on profile readme stuff because people kept asking me. I'm like, there are so many tutorials out there on it, but I was like, not many tutorials have like code snippets that you can just like copy and paste. So this one here, if I go, oh, there's two of me. Hello. It's like Inception. It's great. I want display number 1. No, display number 3. There we go. Yeah, so if you have a look at this, yeah, this is like really good because it's got lots of code snippets on like how to do stuff. And then at the bottom, because you know a lot of people are asking about like GitHub Actions, like how do you put GitHub Actions on your profile. So that is down here. How to enable GitHub Actions on your profile and then create like a snaky readme profile-y thing. Yeah, people love the GitHub Actions stuff from that point of view. I really enjoy it. I mean, it took me a little while to figure it out, which is I was like, oh, it took me ages to figure this out. I wonder how many other people didn't figure this part out. So I was like, oh, I read a tutorial on it. And it got a heap of traction on Twitter as well. Like people love the little snaky snakes. So here we go, like the snake on your profile, like your contribution graph. It's great. Come join me live. I'll put a little red button for live. Live now. Sorry, I didn't get to do this before because my phone was like dying. And I think it was because, why was it? I guess it's just the internet. The internet today has just been playing up on me. It's like not been fun at all. Battlesnake, NDC. Oh, NDC. Dev code, dev, yeah. NDC. I love NDC. They do such a good job, hey? Blame the internet. Oh, seriously, internet all the time. Like, before my talk today, I had to spend half an hour turning the internet off, on, and then going around and setting up all my lights again. Because this room has like a lot of lights in it. And like every light is connected to Wi-Fi. So it's kind of like, if the Wi-Fi is not working or you get a dead spot, it's like all the lights just disappear. It's so annoying. So I've got like a ring light, 2 key lights underneath, and then like when you saw me do my talk, like I had all the fancy lights in the background, and none of them were connected this morning when I woke up, and it was like super ridiculously annoying. About GitHub. So yeah, rather annoying, but oh well. So now that I've got this tweeted, let us go and jump into. We're gonna go jump into a couple of the stuff we did. This is the thing, right? I've been talking to people about this. I'm like, look, I love IoT and the future of like smart stuff and things like that. But the annoying thing is that every time you try and use it, the internet in Australia is just so annoying that it just does not work. So I've been talking to someone about like what kind of tech we've got at the moment available in Australia for like creating Wi-Fi and mesh networks. And that is probably what I'm going to do. Chatting to one of the guys at work about it this morning too. And I was like, look, I want to set up a mesh network in my house. Because like, you know, I want to be able to get up and do a talk and just get up and be able to do a talk and not have to sit here for like 30 minutes to an hour, like setting up all the lights and making sure everything works. Blah, blah, blah. So it's rather annoying. But I'm going to grab my code. Yoink. And what we're going to do is show you the issue form stuff to start off with. So I talked a little bit about the issue forms yesterday, and we did a little bit of it on the presentation today, but we didn't get to dive real deep into it. So I'm going to open up one of my issue templates that I've got here. It asked me for a demo. Oh, we didn't get to. Oh, that's the actual. Well, that's I'm gonna grab that. Request demo, the YAML file. The YAML file. This is now a YAML file. It's a YAML file. Name. Ask me for a demo. So we're gonna copy this. This was stuff that I had in my general kind of issues. It was just like an issue template, and now what we're gonna do is change this all into an issue form. So title, request, labels, Twitch, and enhancements I think I had. Assignees, we want mission manners. We want the body to be in Markdown. Thanks for request. Thanks for asking Mish to do a demo. Put your details below and we'll see what we can do. So the first thing we probably want to do is like, what type of demo do they want? So let's go. Try to think how I want to do this form. Type. So what a demo. Demo. Let's go drop down. Start with a drop down. Drop down. Dropbox. Drop down. Let's grab this one. That's kind of what we want. And everything is not in the right thing. There we go. ID. Ask, maybe let's do ask. Label. What the, let's just call it type actually. What kind of demo would you like Nish to do? Options. Issue forms. Task lists. Codes. Spaces. General coding, other. Or elaborate below. Elaborate below. Hello, thanks for the follow, Daniel. Welcome to the Royal Kingdom. How are you going? General coding, GitHub for mobile. GitHub desktop, GitHub CLI. That'll do for the moment. Okay, and then we want a the text type. Let's just grab it from down here. We don't have to worry about grabbing it. We want that to be true because we want them to fill that out. Okay. Type. Text area. ID. More info. Label. More information. Please. Add more info on the type of demo you like us to do. Yeah, input details. How can we get in touch? That'll do. Text area, we don't need that. That'll do. Checkboxes. What do we want this? Time frame. Timing. Is this urgent or not? Label. What does that look like? Yes, it is. Required false. Okay, let's see what that does. Again, I've never done this in depth in an issue format. I've still just been playing around with them, so let's just see what happens. GitHub desktop. So at the moment I'm changing all this on my end, so let's commit it. Chuck it into the cloud. Push to origin, then see what happens. So if we go github.com/GitHub Like a Boss, GitHub Like a Boss. Now let's go to issues. Actually, let's go to the code first. Not that code, this code. The code for the issue. asking for a demo, request demo YAML file. Okay, so we've got a couple of errors here. This is why I wanted to have a look at it on here, because this isn't going to give you much, many details. So let's have a look. So body, ID can only contain numbers and letters. ID. Body, so number 2, so 1. Oh, okay, right. ID has to be, so ID has to be info. We can only add one thing of it, time frame, so timing. So we'll commit that. So basically it's saying numbers and letters only. So I had spaces in there, so it didn't work. So now it looks like it's working. Woohoo, look, it's done. It would be nice to have some kind of local validation view so you can test them without pushing. Yeah, that's probably on the VS Code plugin end. For example, right now, if I change the README file, I can't see a preview of it. You know what? There's probably an extension for it somewhere. I'm going to check that up, actually. Question I got asked on live streams today. Let's have a look. Question I got asked live streaming today. I'm writing this down so I don't forget. How do you show previews / local validation when using text editor, i.e. doesn't show markdown preview, and when using creating editing YAML files you can't see the, what's this, the GitHub validation? See the GitHub validation for if you have an error until you push the code to GitHub. Assuming there is some kind of VS Code plugin available. If not, maybe I should build it. Yeah, you're right. So for example, like, as I said here, if I go to my code and this is a README file, I can't see a preview of the README file. Whereas if I go into here and I edit the README and say I change this from this to like 2, I can see what it's gonna look like. Talk abstract. In fact, I like that. So I can see a preview of things straight away, whereas if I have it in the VS Code, it doesn't do anything. I'm gonna do that. I reckon there's got to be some sort of plugin for it. I can't remember. I used to use Atom, but I don't think we even had a preview mode for Atom. But yeah, it would be nice to have, right? Yeah, so now this form is working, so I can say, rightio, let's actually open this up in an incognito tab and sign in. There's a good amount of markdowns, but the issue forms would be different. Well, issue forms are different because they're brand new as well. So here, like if you're using it, it's like, it's in beta, right? So issue forms right now is in beta for all publicly accessible repos. So this GitHub Like a Boss repo is is public. So if you want to go try, you can go jump on this repo and try it if you want. But if there is any feedback, you can click here and give feedback. So if you are going to do it, like 100% come and give feedback. We love hearing feedback from people. And I was chatting to a couple of the teams not that long ago, and they said they read every single feedback thing. So don't ever think that like the feedback goes in and then it's like never to be seen again. It's like they always read it, which is really cool. So yeah. Okay, so let's see if this works. So this is obviously just the file, so I'm looking at. So now if I go into an issue and I go create a new issue, and one asked me for a demo request, so now I've got them both to save. So let us. I'm gonna do this. Oh, you throw a suggestion there? Yeah, totally go and do it. Issue the .readme file. Here we go. Edit. Ask me for a demo. Fold. Let's just do that. Sup, Pi Lang? How's it going? Okay, now I should be able to see the difference when I go and open up an issue. Oh yeah, so we get this one. So sweet request. I want Mish to show us more Battlesnake. Selection. General coding. Please add more info on the type of demo you'd like Mish to do. I should make that a required field actually. What? You hope what doesn't come across weird? What are you doing? Okay. I have cute ears. I do. That is so not weird because these ears are really cute. Text type. Oh, that's the bug report one. I was like, where's the rest of it? See? Because your ears, yeah, I know. It's cute. They are super cute. I know. That's why I said these ones. They're really cute. This one. We're gonna edit this. Jokes. Lols. Alright, so we want this one text area and we can add this in here. We should go add it in here. Validations. Required true. So if let's actually blah 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 and more things. Yes, it's urgent. Okay. That's kind of cool. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so I just did that because I wanted to change this, so I just wanted to make sure it wasn't gonna break anything. Get the changes there. Sorry, the changes are behind my head there. Okay, now we got issues. New issue. So now this one should be required. Yeah, there you go. So now it's a required field. That was pretty easy to test. Battlesnake, please. I want you to build the thing you were trying to build yesterday. Contact details, sure. Everyone knows my thing. Yes, it's urgent. Do it right now. Right now. Submit. I should just get everyone who wants to request me as a speaker. I should just get them to to fill out this form. It's great. Great idea. And then it assigns me and puts the a tag on it. Super cool. There you go. So we got issues working, which is pretty darn sweet. I'm pretty happy with that. But that's the other thing I want to do. When I demoed this earlier, I was like, oh, well, make sure the CLI is installed because that's one thing you want to do, and you want to make sure you've got the latest version. So let's just go get the latest version of the GitHub CLI as well because just before I forget. Got him! I just click download, that way it just updates it rather than trying to do random bits and pieces. Save. On Windows, it's easy just to download the install file. It's like, hey, you've already got this installed. Would you like to update it? Yes, please. Installed. Please and thank you. Alright, so we are going to go into our... I'm glad this worked really well. We are going to go into our Battlesnakey snake. So let us go over to the Battlesnakes. There we go with the... Here. Get my repo. Not that I really have to go to repo, I just have to... We can close this folder now. I have not demoed pretty much anything on Linux or Mac. I definitely don't like Mac. I'm not a Mac person. I despise them. No, not fully. I just don't like them that much. But yeah, I haven't done a lot with Linux. I haven't demoed anything on Linux. I've done some stuff with Linux, but I've never demoed anything. And then we'll get put my Battlesnake over to as well. Make sure everything's working. Global variables. Give me the snake, the current position of my snake's head. I just like to make a small little change every time just to make sure it's working. And the CLI is finished as well. Thank you. Alright, make sure this is working. Make sure desktop, yep, that's working. Oh wow, you learn Linux this year. Daddy Red, okay, what up? Yeah, you really like Linux? That's good. I'm glad. Lots of developers, like, so there's a team I'm mentoring who's doing a crazy bunch of AI deep learning stuff, and they all use Linux. I knew as soon as I gave the talk earlier today, I knew that someone would drop in straight away and be like, what VS Code theme are you running? And I'm like, yes, it's a Fortnite theme. Thank you everyone for telling me. It is pretty cool. I like it. My repositories, Battlesnake. And then we're gonna open up Wrap. Oh, we actually want to go check my snake as well to see how well it's doing. Yeah, VS Code theme Fortnite. It's so cool. There you go. You can download it yourself. And like I said to people today, it's like little chickens and like, you know, a llama running across the screen and that kind of stuff. I don't have that. I just have the color coding. It's really nice though. I really like it. It's just like pretty colors. Where do you see all your themes? I think it's just under extensions. Yeah, just like different. There you go. There's my Fortnite theme. Set color theme, and you can choose what it is. And there's a whole bunch. This is what I'm saying. Like, I know issue forms are relatively new, but I reckon that like they've got to have something at some point that's like you can view the GitHub validation for it. Okay, my REPL's working. Just make sure I pull in the code and make sure it hasn't completely died on me. Give me version control. Thank you. Checking changes. 6 commits behind master. What the heck did I do? That is not good. Don't forget, this is an old repo too, which is why it's called master. I should just go back and change everything to main. What kind of talk? So I gave a talk on GitHub Like a Boss. So it was like my top tips to using GitHub. I can actually run through it real quick if you like. Because it's a pretty cool talk. I won't run through it all, but I talked about like using, like setting up your profile readme, using notifications on GitHub. So like going up to here and working on your like clearing up your notifications or doing whatever. Oh, I failed. Voice site failed. When did that happen? 6 minutes ago. Oopsie. I broke something. Better go check that. Even something built in the GitHub setup used for those who don't use VS Code. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, not everyone uses VS Code. There'll be something. Like I said, it's still relatively new. So, but as I said, Jamie, and as you mentioned, like go and put it into the feedback, and people love it. Yeah, so we talked about notifications. We talked about how to like set those up. We talked about if you go to your settings, we talked about the different types of modes you can view GitHub in. So there's like the light, dark, and dimmed mode, and contrast, and a whole lot other kind of stuff. We talked about what else did we talk about? I talked about using GitHub for mobile, GitHub for desktop, GitHub on the web, GitHub CLI. About all the fun things. It's great. Now this GitHub Like a Boss. What did I break on here? It says something broke. I don't know what broke. Have I got any actions running on here? CLI. Or for my demo-y things. Oh, that's projects. I was like, updated request demo. Oh, because yeah, when we updated it before, it didn't work. Because it is a YAML file, so issue templates. It should work now. Request me for a demo. Oh, that's the old one. Yeah, so it's got an X because it doesn't like this old bit. Sounds like you kind of talked about what? What did I kind of talk about? A mishmash of things. We talked about like how to GitHub like a boss. So like the top tips are using GitHub. You just wanted to say mishmash, didn't you? Oh, you're funny. It was a little bit like that though. Like someone was like, there's a lot of tips in here and there's like a lot of stuff. Like, what's your number one tip for productivity? I'm like, project boards all the way. Yeah, I like my project boards. The snake pit. All right, let's go check out my board. Make sure my snake hasn't died again. It really died last time. It's gone down. Oh, it's gone down in rank, but up in. It's gone down in numbers, but up in rank. So I'm back up into gold, which is good because it means my snake is actually, yeah, it's going good. There's more people entering as it gets towards the end of the league. More and more people entering, which is totally fine. But I'm still up in a gold, so I want to finish the season in gold. So yay, we're winning turns now. Whereas before it was like a whole bunch where I just didn't win anything. Because it just broke. The server was sending info, like the Battlesnake server was sending info to my server and it wasn't sending anything back, so that was not fun. So but we're up into gold. Gold's good. I'm happy about gold. A mishmash of things. Sorry, I'm just laughing because I think that's funny. Alright. Okay, so what do we actually want to work on today? Today, I actually want to know why there's little X's here. Ah, deploy site. Ah, because in action, there's, yeah, I've got actions running on here at the same time, and it's just, yeah, yes. Maybe I should, like, pause all this. Whoa. Yeah. That's so funny, all the workflows. Deploy, yeah, because I've got this running. Deploy site. I should turn this off. Disable workflow. There we go. I was like, it's on deploy site, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, deploy site. We set that up for another demo we were doing. But yeah, it's fine. Environments, production, staging. Yeah, we've got some stuff in there. Fun times. That's okay. We don't need to worry about that. And look, my title changed, which is kind of cool. Cool, so we fixed it. I am very OCD. I'm like, why is there a red X on my thing? Yeah, my bad. Also, I want to see if I can fix this. Fix it, like change it, edit it. It will not update your members' local environments. That's alright. We'll change this back to main because this is an old repo. Say no to X. That's my thing. As I said, I'm just like, oh, there's just an X on my thing. I'm super OCD. It's like you get like a cross next to your name, and I'm like, no, but I did fine. Like, there is nothing wrong. What did I do wrong? And so I'm just like, fix the X. Gotta fix the X. So now if I refresh, there shouldn't be any. I mean, it'll be one still there from the last time. What I can do, I can just make a change to something here. So then like the last update isn't just request demo. Let's do a thing here. Sometimes even see a demo. Mish went to teachers after class. Yeah, pretty much. Check out the recording. Because it's right, it's still live right now. Look, NDC Melbourne. Teacher, you gave me an X. OCD like a boss. Hey, Daryl. Yeah, no, seriously, I am just like, what the heck? Why is there a cross next to my name? You made a mistake, exactly.
Figure out the one that works.
We've got the #1 training. See, I put an X over your Yes, that is exactly right. So we're gonna fix this so that my last update isn't just an update to my YAML file. But my last update isn't just a YAML file trying to run. See, look, there we go. No X's. All the X's are gone. And also, I've got the Python branch Battlesnake renamed to main, so that's exciting. It's already published to GitHub. Create a pull request to propose changes. Why do I need a pull request? I added fetch origin. The current branch master, I knew that would happen on my local. So what we're gonna do, because it's just gonna create some havoc, I'm gonna delete my local, and then I'm gonna clone it again. Obviously have to get out of this, so try again. Try again. It's open in desktops too as well. Okay. Because I've renamed the branch, I was like, it's probably gonna create havoc for me. Okay. What is open? Yeah, I knew it might happen. I was like, oh, sure this happens. Yeah, it does happen. This is why you gotta be careful with renaming stuff on Git, on GitHub, whether it's your, like, if you rename your username or rename a repo, you can make so much hectic stuff happen. It's not cool. So what we're gonna do is, I know everything's up to date, so I'm just gonna clone it again locally. So there's a good chance to show up CLI and make sure we've got the latest one. You're afraid of renames. Yeah, I'm just like, YOLO! Okay, we need to city into my location. Okay, let's city into this location here. There we go. And gh repo clone mish manners / starter snake python. There you go. We'll clone it all again. Done. It's not a very big not a very big packet or not a very big file. Blah, blah, blah. It's not a very big file, so it shouldn't be too bad. It wasn't too bad, so it's okay. Yes, code. It might actually pick up the last. Yeah, it did pick it up. It's still the same file name. Oh what? Oh what? What is O? What happened? There you go. So now there's no changes, and when I fetch the origin, everything looks fine. It's not saying publish the branch. Because it was still called master on the local machine, but on the cloud it was called main. So it was like, you don't have a master published. Publish a new branch. It's like, that's not a new branch. It's the same branch, just rename the branch. So it's like, clip all the branches. Like, if you've seen Marvel, like Loki, won't have any spoilers, but clip all the branches, otherwise bad things will happen. Not a very big blah, blah, blah. I know, right? This is like, you know, it's a technical term. Like the thingamabob with the stuff and the blah blah, it's all very technical, like, talk. See, you know what I'm talking about. All right, let's go look at how my Battlesnake's actually done, and then we're gonna try and get this function done. So last time we still trying to do this avoid other snakes function. Sorry, avoid other snakes based on the future position of other snakes. Stop mocking Aussies. So Daryl, I got it working a little bit better, so I changed this to for enemy and enemies, and made the snakes, and I figured out this is one. Snake for snake in snakes if snake does not equal _ your body. So last time we had our snake ID, but that's incorrect because it returns, so the snakes return, so here it returns an ID and a position of where everything is. So your body, if I go to your body here, was this up the top here or is this in the served up high? Your body is, where is it? Actually, no, it is in here. A thingamajig is a thing. It totally is. Your _ body. Where else? Where have we got this thing? I think it's in this one actually. Not your body. I know. There you go. So your body is the data of you and the body, and other snakes is the data, the board, and the snakes. So that's why I was like, and that includes all snakes. So actually, let's have a look at that. So the list of other snakes is the data, the board, and the snakes. So whereas ours is you and the body. So I probably need to take out. Yeah, so you and body is the ID of your snake. Actually, this is going to be interesting. So you is the ID of the snake, and the body is the coordinates of where all the snakes, like where your body is on the board. Whereas the snakes is the board and which space each one occupies. So we need to remove me from that, which is why we tried a few different things actually. So the first one we tried was not you. We tried not you ID. We tried not you snake ID. We tried a whole bunch of things. I was like, maybe let's try your body. And I was like, okay, this might work. So far it didn't work. So we tried, when I tried running this, it works, but it runs even after the system has actually stopped. So even after the game is finished, this keeps printing out stuff. Oh no, you don't have to be time limited. I'm trying to explain it to myself more so than anyone else. So this is actually interesting. Snake for snakes in snake is snake does not equal your body. This is interesting. So snakes equal data board and so you, that's you. So snakes, the board gives you height, width, food, hazard, snakes. And if I go to the docs, what does that look like? This is something I'm trying to get my head around. API reference. Okay. So the snooky snakes. Body is an array of coordinates representing the Battlesnake's location on the game board. So snakes is an ID with snake 1, and then what's ... including yourself if you haven't been eliminated. What does the ... do? A Battlesnake objects. Like what else is in that ... Is that the coordinates of where the snake is? I'm trying to work out what is in it. So then when we look at this, So snakes gives us so that's the board. So the snakes snakes array representing all battle snakes remaining on the game, including yourself if you haven't been eliminated. ID snake 1. So it really should just be able to remove us from the ID. And body area thing. Maybe it's like you and then body. So ID snake. We just need to take out the ID. See, we need to take out that whole array. I think the line that's broken is still this one, I reckon. A list of snakes, so we need to filter out you before pausing the list. So enemies, there's a few different ones we tried. Enemy for enemy and snakes if enemy ID does not equal your body ID. Okay. Enemy for enemy and snakes if enemy ID does not equal your body ID. That is probably more correct. But your body has... See, your body has... What are the parameters? So your body includes you and body. Rather than... Usually denotes the other portion, but they just don't want to show anything. Okay, that makes sense. When you have a list of all, it's kind of good the Copilot is suggesting me these things, but suggesting me different things every time, which is okay, because it, like, this is the whole thing about Copilot is it's not the smartest thing in the world, like, you still need to handhold it. I came up with a really good analogy for what Copilot is. Copilot is like you're flying an X-Wing, where you are the pilot and your co-pilot is like your R2-D2. And like R2-D2 is really cool and you can tell him what to do sometimes and he can suggest stuff, but you are still the pilot at the end of the day. You are still the one that wields the force. See, that's what I'm doing though. I am printing it down here. Printing future and wait. So I can go print and print enemies right there. As in, can I just go print enemies instead of like format.enemies? Can I just say like print? Can I just do this and go print enemies? That does not work. I think that's probably more right. Yeah, no, R2-D2. My co-pilot is my R2-D2. You gotta yell stuff at it, exactly. R2, get us out of here. So now I need to build my like, no, print what is in your claws. Print your body and print snakes. They may not be the same shape. Can I sound this track and back? That's right. R4, tell me how to get this stupid function working. Sure, it's not stupid. I'm the silly one for not being able to program it. Copilot, fix this junk. Can I just like have a voiceover so that like my Copilot has like R2-D2 noises? Oh my gosh, that'll make a great short video. It's like, Copilot, fix this. My R2 comes in. That'd be so good. I'm totally doing a video on that next week. We're doing like all these YouTube shorts now and everyone's like, just come up with ideas for stuff. And I'm like, oh, Perfect analogy. R2D2. That'd be awesome. I know. Short video, co-pilot, R2D2. I actually have an R2D2 Lego piece, so I could totally do that. I'm just gonna do it. So we need to filter, okay. R2, print me the right thing that I need. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to put in there to filter out my ID. I think that's the biggest problem I'm getting right now. And then, yeah, no, I'm probably not on after 5 today. Not sure how long I'll go for. Now I want R2D2 noises. R2D2 noises. I wonder if they're actually... There we go. Thanks for the follow.
Hello, this is Mike Russell from Music Radio Creative.
No, I just want the actual sound effect. So here we go. I need an R2D2 button on my Stream Deck now. Somebody find me. Actually, I wonder if there is. You know what? Because Stream Deck has all these stuff now. So Stream Deck has all these like really cool discover. I mean, they've got a whole bunch of sound effects. Here we go. Search. Robot. That's it there. That's the R2D2. I'm so downloading that one. R2, should we ban this dude? Thank you for the follow. Cyborg Charger. That is the closest one. These are good because they're royalty free. What the mixing dough using a kitchen robot. Yeah, no. That's not cool. Robotic message spells. That's kind of cool. Sci-fi nanobot. Robotic signal message. That is terrible. What the heck? Some of these is a vacuum cleaner. How is that a robot? It sounds like someone drilling into something. Okay, now this is good. So now I can go to my Stream Deck. And I should be able to just add a sound effect. Which button am I not using at the moment? This one. Let's add a sound effect. Play audio. Replace. File. So, robot. This one I think it was. Put a new cool file on there. File from file. Here we go. I got some cool GIFs and stuff in here that I like using. I like my RE one. Did it work? Output. Oh, it says default. We need to put it into this one. Play it! Why is it not playing? Try that one. they don't like to work. Sound effects. I don't know. I haven't tried this out. This is brand new, this stuff. No fade, because I've already got fades on them anyway. It doesn't want to work. Maybe it's... Nope, no idea. Doesn't like it. That's alright, we'll fix that up later, but that's a really cool one for noise and stuff. So now I'm gonna get my co-pilot to do that. It'll be fun. Why, co-pilot? Why are you not doing things? Get us out of here. It's like you got really bad code. Get us out of here. R2, fix yourself. Co-pilot, fix yourself. I'm so naming my co-pilot R2. We're gonna name it R3. Oh, I accidentally just disabled it. Don't disable co-pilot. I need you. It's like when he gets sort of thing and he's like, where is he? I need him. Okay. What do you mean you're having a snack? Wait, robots don't have snacks? Okay, let's just comment out this line. Whoops. Oh, enemies is not defined. How is it not defined? I literally just defined it there. Enemies equals. I think it has to be snake ID. Right, it's snake's ID. Yeah, actually that's probably right. I think that's right. I've got no idea though. So we can just print it though, and then it shouldn't actually break the function. Because we're just printing this out rather than actually adding it in here. So let's save that and then we should be able to see if this works or not. Again, Daryl, I totally should have set up a deployment environment so I don't have to deploy this code to like actually deploy. It's really bad. As I said, do as I say, not as I do. Like I would not, if this was like actual code. Here we go, I got my main branch now. I think that's right because I got rid of the master thread. Again, this could actually break this REPL. I don't know. Did I change the name of it? Apparently it's up to date. So on the starter snake, let's just go back to REPL and make sure it's getting the right. Reckless dev. I'm such a reckless person. I'm reckless in everything I do. Starter snake Python. So we need to make sure this is taking. I really am shameful. I was gonna say, I was gonna make sure this REPL is pulling from the main branch and not some random master branch which no longer exists. Yeah, that should be fine. It's like, bro, don't go and rename stuff from the base branch. Okay, version control. There we go. Branch. So there is only. See, why is that the default now? Okay, so if I run a game, I should be able to see the printout. And it shouldn't break completely. I think it should still run normally. Yeah, so Snaky runs normally, which is great. is cool. The length of him, the health of him, the latency of him. Game stats. So he runs normally, which is cool. We just need to see if I'm getting a printout of stuff. We'll have to stop. We'll have to wait till he dies so we can go back and have a look at it. I mean, we could just pause it. But it's just easier to wait till he dies. There you go, he died. Okay, so future head on a down. See how it's printing out all this stuff for like where the future head is gonna be, which is really good. And so it's saying, yeah, the walls say true, body is say false. Huzzah! I moved left. There's a lot of stuff being printed though. So what are my print functions at the moment? Future head on next move is as follows. Let's comment out that and this because we don't need to print those two things. Let's see if we can get the printout of this though. Okay, save that. Refresh. Like the main branch. Put in. Oh. Battlesnake. Play game. Okay, make sure the wrap will actually. Okay, I'm gonna stop it and run it. Okay, cool. Now let's refresh him before we do anything. And the fun things of deploying production code. Don't do it! Why am I doing it? I don't know. Also, look at the cool hoodie that NDC Melbourne gave me. It's actually really nice. I love it. Okay, Sneki is in a game now. Yeet to production. Just yeet it to production. Balls. Play. Go, Sneki. Do your worst. Yeah, let's just let him go. We'll sit here and watch my Sneki go. Go, Sneki, go. Quick, everyone get cheer, like, pom-poms out. Ooh, Sneki. He going real slow. The latency on this server is not great because I don't think they have any of these servers located like anywhere in Asia, let alone Australia. Nom 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 nom. Go, Sneki. You're doing a good job, buddy. Keep it up. Go, go, go. Okay, so let's go check out what our rappel is showing us. Okay. We've got a lot less stuff in here now. So it's telling us where... So it's, all of this is server game stuff now. Let's have a look. Huzzah! I move right. Data is... So it looks like we're not actually... It's not actually printing out what the enemies are. It's just giving us all these data moves. So huzzah, I moved up, left, blah, blah, blah. So these here is what the server is sending us. So we can see that the snake's ID is there. The name is, oh, there you go. There's all the other things that the snake gives us. So snake's ID, so snakes gives us an ID, whatever the ID is, a name, a latency, health, body, wherever the body is located, head, length, shout. So there's quite, oh, there you go. So head and length, that's not included. Head and length isn't included. Maybe it is. Yeah, it is actually. Shout. Where's the closing bracket for that? I don't see the close. I'm trying to like look for the closing double bracket. Oh, that's it all there. And then there's you. Oh, okay. So that's what we see, Daryl, when we see snakes. So snakes includes that is, so that's the game data and the rule set and the name. And then if we, so snakes is all this. So that's a lot of data. The due to your inability to reliably deploy code, we'll have to let you go. Good luck in your future. Thanks, Daryl. So that's what's included in snakes. I would have thought the hazards and that aren't in the board height. Okay, so the board is actually all that, and the board includes the snakes. Crazy. Okay, so you down there includes the ID, name, latency. So yeah, so we need to remove you. So we can just get rid of all this other stuff. We should be able to just have you in this. If does not equal, if snakes, if ID does not equal you. I don't want ID though, I want all of you. If it just does not equal you. Like I want it to take out all of that. Equal you. Does that work? Is snakes... Because we don't want to just take out the ID. We want to take out the whole lot of information for my snake. So if snakes... So we want to identify. So in this snake, at the moment it's only me on the board. So in this snakes, it includes me. So I'm going to take all the information for snakes and remove me out of it. How the heck do I do that? So that's it there, that's snakes. That's all the information for snakes. So the ID, the name, the latency, the health, the body, where the body is located on the board, where the head is, how long I am, and the shout. And then if I go to me, I have that same stuff and the shout. So I want to remove that out of the top string. Hopefully it may look nice at PP print. Okay, what does that look like? So I want to remove if snake's ID does not equal you. So try this, p print dot. That don't work. Let's just save it. So I'm just trying to get the right information now. Commit. Push. Alright. Refresh. Okay. I feel like, even though it probably doesn't look like I'm getting it, I feel like I'm getting somewhere. Ooh, actually, look, we got an answer already. So, Jamie, if you're still in the chat, we have a markdown preview thingamajiggy for VS. So GitHub Actions, you can install this. So you can install an extension and see what the GitHub Action stuff does, autocomplete, and validate GitHub Action expressions. Okay, I'm going to install this. Okay, so you can do Markdown Preview and VS Code as well. I don't know where to see that. I'd have to go look for that one. There's probably like a preview tab somewhere. Appearance is probably like Markdown somewhere. I'll have to Google that one. But this one is the GitHub Actions. So I can send you to that. And these are not defined. Oh, open VS Code. Install! Simple, unofficial extension to interact with GitHub Actions from within Git VS Code. It is installing. So when we look at it next time, that is awesome. So when we're doing actions next, we can check that out. Sweet as, bro. Okay. Let's go pull in this thing and see if we can get some stuff here. We'll clear out the console as well, so that we get a nice clean console. Alright, go back to Battlesnake. I feel like coding is very repetitive. It's like, go back here, refresh this, push this, pull that, do this, do that, redeploy, it doesn't work, do it all again. I think that's just normal, right? Or is that just me? It's like, that's because you don't get it right the first time, Mish. Thank you, everyone. Okay. Play. Butterfly. Go, Sticky. But it's so satisfying. It's so satisfying when you get it right. Yeah, exactly. When it works. When it works, it is so sad. You've seen me get excited when stuff works. Okay. Devs must be prepared to fail constantly. See, this is my fault problem. I get really upset. I'm like, but why doesn't it work? Yeah, we finished the game. Did we win? We totally won, right? Okay. It's still not printing out enemies for me. So I'm getting the list of everything, but I'm not getting a printout of enemies anywhere. I'm not getting it anywhere. Where am I going wrong? Actually, you know what? See, the ID changes every game. You can't just hard code the ID of your snake in. The more you code, the less you'll fail. Your code barely breaks these days. Really? I thought it was gonna be like the other way around. The more you code, the more you fail, because the more you're trying to do. It's like when you go snowboarding. It's like, if you don't fall over, you're not trying hard enough. It's like, the better you are, the more you should fall over, because you should be trying hard. It's like, I don't know. Okay, why are you not no printing? Print. If I just print enemies. You shouldn't fail. That's a Mish thing. What? So me. Oh, we need to do it like that, do we? You know what? I think we should print this. And then print that to see if they're both working out. Will that work? Like, print enemies like that? Just tell me what the enemies are. Can score goals but has no brakes. You're the guy that doesn't know how to stop on skates in the Mighty Ducks movie. That's totally me. Can I run it in here? Really good if I could run it in here, that's right. Refresh. Go again. I ain't got no brakes. No brakes. No caps. No caps. just want to play game. Add in snake. I just want to see if I can get this printout of like the enemies. It's still not printing me out the enemies. It's just saying what my move is. What is this? Programming Obi-Wan Jacoby, how are you? Welcome in. Well, it's trying to program. What you are witnessing is failures. Right now. It's not working. It's still running though. Go Sneaky. Always impressed by programmers. You don't get it. Well, you can be very unimpressed with me because mine isn't working. I'm gonna try this. Print. What if I just do this? Print enemies. And that should be that. Snake does not equal you. But at least we should get something for that, right? Don't beat yourself. Yeah, so I'm saying like enemy and enemies. Because we had the snake and enemies before. Let's just go back to doing this. Because this will make things quicker for me. Enemy for enemy and snakes. Snack. Snake for snakes. Enemy for... You do have a question. You can totally ask. I cannot guarantee I know the answer. Enemy for enemy in snakes if snakes ID is making you. Snake for snake and snakes if snake ID doesn't make me print enemies. Yeah, what is your question? Like I said, I can't guarantee I know it, but yeah. Ooh, so I'm just getting a couple phone calls. I'm gonna send a message. Where is the history for that? The broadcast you're watching is ended. I'm pretty sure I'm still broadcasting. When you program, it tells some other software what to do. But how does that program code know what to do at some layer? So right now I'm trying to program something that's telling something else what to do. So right now I've got a piece of, so this is what we're coding. It's actually a really good question because it's what we're coding. So right now I have a down. Sorry, I'll be back in 1 second. There's a delivery at the door and they don't know what they're doing. Give me a sec. I'll be back. I am back. Sorry. Just got another delivery. 2 deliveries today. All good. Both files on the things too. Oh, I like Daryl. Daryl's come in with the answers. I like this. So when you program, it's a program that reads your text that you type and interpret text into machine instructions. Thank you, the Twitch Authority, for your message or for your follow. Welcome to the Royal Kingdom. Then there's another program run that leads to the compile, which is a very cut down version. Okay. So basically, so let's just run downstairs. So what happens is there's this thing called Battlesnake, which we're working on. So Battlesnake, this thing is a server and it sends information to me and says, this is a board and on this board are some snakes and some food and what would you like to do? So it sends me that information, right? So it sends me that info at this program, this server. It's a program, right? It sends it to me, which is my server over here, and says, what do you want to do? So here's all the information it sent me. It's like, oh, here you go, all this stuff. Now, what do you want to do? So I'm right now writing what I want to do. So all this data goes in. So when you're saying how those sub-programs made, each person makes it. So somebody made this program here, made this server that sends all this information over to me. Now I'm writing a response to it. It's kind of like writing a letter to someone. So somebody wrote a letter to me saying, hi, I've got a really cool game that I want you to be a part of. Here's where it's going to be. Here's what you're going to do. Come along if you like. Would you like to come and play? And then I'm writing a letter back right now using code here saying, yes, I would love to play. Here is what I would like to do. And so I'm writing that program now. So that's kind of how programming works. It's like, and it's like letters back and forth to one another. But instead of being like me writing it down, it's going over the internet to say, you do one thing. So it's back and forth all the time. And when you're saying how are those programs made, they're all written by people. So someone had to go and originally write the game to do this. Then I'm writing another program back to tell it what to do. So that's what we're doing. I am failing epically at it right now because it's just like not working. But that's how it kind of works. But yeah, Daryl's right. So like one thing sends like instructions and then another thing kind of interprets those instructions. So that's what I'm doing. So the Battlesnake here sent a whole bunch of instructions over, which is all this, you can kind of see it behind me here, but all this jibber jabber, which some people like look at it and go, blah. There's all these stuff that just got sent. So now I'm writing a program on how to interpret these instructions. How does one begin to know how to write the first program? You just totally trial and see how it does. Well, kinda. I mean, like when you think about like the first people who wrote programs for a machine, it was very trial and test. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm testing stuff out. It's like, I know that if I type print, it's gonna send something to the console. I know that if I write define, it's going to define a function. I know that if I write this equals that, I'm trying to give parameters on what to do. So when you're talking about like how does one begin to write, it's kind of like saying how does one begin to write a book? Do you just like sit down, like often you sit down and go, all right, what do I want this book to be about? How do I want the structure to go? And that's kind of what you do in programming. And then you sit down and you start writing. Sometimes you might write the middle section of a book first. In some cases, with code, you might write a specific function first and then come back to it. So it's kind of just that. I mean, like I said, I'm failing at it, but we'll see what happens. Beep. I forgot that was sending that. That's why I had no idea. I was like, who is at the door and what have they got? like, oh, yes, they've got those things to me. Cool. More things to do. Yeah, I mean, you said you did like a programming course, so like, what did you learn in it? You must know. You must know what? Ooh, I like this pen. So I just like grabbed a new pen out of the thing and I'm like, ooh, it works really nicely. Okay. Save. So you're kind of asking like a chicken and egg scenario. How did someone write the first code if a keyboard runs on code? So the first code wasn't inputted by a keyboard. First computer code. It was like inputted by using like, here we go. This is like the first computer. So it was not written with a keyboard. It was like crazy. Like, look at it. You had to like turn knobs and dials to like push in inputs. It took forever. Used to be written on punch cards. Yeah, so that's right. My mum actually used to write stuff in punch cards. And you'd have like a whole stack of punch cards. Let's see if we can find a photo of them. Punch cards. You have like this whole stack of punch cards. You'd feed them into a machine and then it would give you, here we go. These are punch cards. There you go. So you used to have to physically punch in like the cards and then like on a piece of cardboard and then you'd feed it through the machine and then like stuff would come out the other end. It's nuts when you think about it. You can't imagine how they went from punch cards to keyboards. It's really kind of crazy when you think about it. Like we've gone, don't forget too, like when the first computers were built, they pretty much said every single person will have one of these in their house. I mean, look at how big the first computer was. It was just like the size of a room, right? Look at it, it's huge. And then someone said, you've got to be kidding, as if everyone would want one of those in their house. And now how many computers do we have in their house? Like I have 2 computers just sitting on my desk and my housemate has 2 computers on his desk. Like, we've gone from a room-sized computer, like look at this. We've gone from a room-sized computer, you literally had to stand there pulling out things and putting in punch cards, to these little tiny like laptop-y things with a keyboard that you can input stuff on. It's just nuts when you think about it. Like it's kind of insane. This like ties in really nicely to NDC today because one of the questions at NDC was like, what was the first programming language? Of course it was Fortran. Okay, did we refresh this or not? I can't even remember what I did now. Also, how are you going, BSC? Is it, how do you say it? Is it Beschrift or is it BS or is it like something else? I don't know. But it's cool. I like it. Beschrifty. Okay. Mate, okay, we've got 2 commits. It's kind of unbelievable. I don't want to ask how old you are because that's not, I know, proper. I mean, feel free if you want to share, go ahead. But think about like in our, like I'm 31, right? So in our time, we haven't really seen that happen. We've just kind of come in and like, we've had computers. I mean, I still had like quite a big monitor, right? When like, it was like quite big. And we had like a big kind of system, which we still have those kind of systems today. Like my computer's relatively big, right? So, like my computer's relatively big, but like back then that's what you had to have. Like there was nothing smaller. Like I went to one of the guys that I work with and he had a computer sitting on his desk and it was legit smaller than this. Like it was smaller than a Switch. And he's doing machine learning and deep programming on it. And you're like, how? Like, cool. Like, I know it's possible. But when you think and you look at a photo like that, you've gone, how do we go from a room-sized computer that can barely do anything to my phone has more, like, you know, probably like hundreds of thousands more computing power than that computer right there. Like, it's insane when you think about it. But we're like slightly younger. Like, we're too young to actually have seen that. Whereas our parents are more like they understand that side of it a lot more because they didn't quite have those sort of things. Like I said, my mum like literally used punch cards when she was at uni. Like to write an essay at uni, you had to punch cards it in. And you'd write your entire essay in punch cards and you'd feed it into the machine and then you get your essay back. Now it's like, blah. And even like in the last year, right, we have stuff called code spaces. Like I can go in here and then like open this up in code space if I want to. Here you go. Code space on the current branch. Like new code space. Like I can just go and open this up in code spaces and I have a full dev environment that's like right now. You can also just open this code in Visual Studio. But say if I'm like traveling and I don't have my development computer on me, I can literally just go bang, open this up in a code space, and I can code from anywhere in the world, literally on a laptop if I wanted to. Like, look at this is insane. Like, how crazy is that? And it just downloaded all the dependencies I need. And it's obviously not a very code-heavy repository, but it's like, it's nuts. Look at that. That's all my source control that I've got on the side there. Like, this is insane when you think. Actually, my boss was talking to me about it. He's like, you kids these days, you're so spoiled. You know, you just open up a dev container in code spaces. You can start programming from anywhere in the world, and it's so cool. And I'm like, yeah, it's really cool. And he's like, yeah, it used to take us 6 months to get a computer that we could start coding on before we could contribute to some code. Whereas now it takes you about 20 seconds. You can start contributing to any code from anywhere in the world. And it's like, yeah, it's quite insane. See, we are a bit spoiled when you think about it. Alright, let's see if this print function worked. So I'm still not getting the enemies. I'm just getting data in move. Okay, let's have a look. So, fucking my day. I know, right? It's a bit like that. So why am I not getting enemies print move? You know what? I might actually do this too. Use sundials to tell the time. Oh, funny. Do we have to return the result? Yeah, that might be one problem. The enemies are, and then show what the enemies are. I think that would be. That way we can actually see if it's actually printing anything. Sundials to tell time. You're funny. Okay. Hey Smash, how are you? Chill like it. Chill vibes, chill out, all these things. I love it. So good. Alright, you are not up to date with main because you haven't been refreshed. Yeah, let's just see if it's at least hitting that print function. Because I don't think it's hitting the print function at the moment. All those changes in. I might actually stop the REPL as well. And then I'm going to double check. Yeah, so it can't reach it, which because we stopped it. I'm going to double check. So strategy.py. Okay, so it is updating this branch. Cool, let's run it. go profile. Let's refresh that. And then let's play a game and see how my snaky does. Start game. It's actually a lot better than trying to deploy the code because I'm trying to get at least the function working. And that way we're not breaking my snaky as well. Because every time I was doing something else, it was like, break, start again, break, start again. Hey, 3 even. Still got the Bitcoin coins. I love it. So good. Go, Snaky, go! How am I doing? I'm doing okay. Eat them. Eat all the things. Oh, he's gonna get stuck. Maybe. Oh, he should be fine. He's really long, this one. Only done like 200 turns. Go, Snaky. I'm doing good. I'm just, getting a little bit upset that my code doesn't want to work, but you know. I'm gonna get too long. I'm gonna run into myself at some. Oh, here we go. We're gonna die here. Bonk. 254 turns. That's a lot of turns. Okay, let's have a look. So we're not getting. It's not printing enemies anywhere. So it doesn't like it. So this print function is not actually working. It should be giving me something though, right? Try doing that one as well. Oh, why is that grayed out? I get worried when I see things grayed out. I'm like, oh, what's going on? Let's just try it anyway. Future head others. No, future head of others could be in these positions. I mean, Battlesnake. Trying to think, why have I got this empty list of future? I mean, we're gonna fill it there, and then we're appending that list there. Like, can we append the enemy list? So we only want the head though. We don't want the whole thing. Okay, let's just try it. Push Origin. Okay, let's see if it actually prints something out at least. Go to my version control. Pull in that change that we made. Application mounted as empty config. That's okay. Wow, that was a lot of turns that one. That was really good. I just keep thinking about this computer now. Like, crazy. Okay, refresh that one. Play a game. Snacky. Start. Start a game. Go, Snacky, go! Oh no. Oh, he's slowing down. He is slowing down. That's okay. He'll be fine. You can get the Snacky. I believe in you. Don't. That's a lot less turns. Okay, let's go have a look at the output. Yeah, we finished the game. Did we win? Doesn't. It doesn't look like we're printing out either of those things. I mean, print is working because it says, huzzah, I moved left. I don't know why. So... started in move is huzzah, I moved left. Maybe it's only takes what... no, because it was printing out all the stuff before. But I'm not getting a hungry. Wait, I think I am. Oh no, because I'm not actually getting hungry, so my snake isn't printing out hungry. That makes sense. Return save. So I don't know why that's grayed out. And this one isn't grayed out, but it's just not working. The enemies are. Is this publicly available? My code, yeah. Yeah, it's all here. Battlesnake Python. So this is the main one I'm trying to work on. So I wanted to get this function, I need to get working first. Then once I've got that function working, then I can add it into the save function. So then I can add it to this. Avoid other snakes. Save others, reach ahead, not in predicted positions. You're gonna try and set up an environment for me. That would actually be really easy because it's really hard to debug at the moment. Data in move is. I just don't know why it's not working. Enemies are. Wait, no, you'll need. Oh, right. I don't think I have that at the moment. Rock. Whoops, I spelled that wrong. Let's have a look. Get started for free. I mean, yeah, I guess so. Personal data. Yeah, I guess I could easily set that. They just run it on my local. Oh, there you go. So authorize it. Actually, this would be something. Do you want to do like a pair stream at some point next week or something like that? I mean, the league finishes on next whatever the 3rd is, so that's okay. But I don't mind still doing it. Just like adding in my Battlesnakey snake. Because yeah, how long have we got for the league? Just a way of forwarding calls. Yeah, okay. So I think, yeah, the league is the 3rd, which is like our 4th. Look at that, I'm 104th on the ladder. There's more developers joining, which is cool. So the live tournament is in, okay, there's 2 days to go. And I've played nearly, like, over 4,500 games of my Sneki. Yeah, the timings are bad, I know. Platinum. So what I can do as well is like I can do this again for later. I can like put it in another league. Piling! Wait, what are we waiting for? Daniel Snake. Chill out. You played a lot of Snake. Well, so that's how many games have been played automatically in the league. Which is cool. Let's see if my live worked this time. It might not work because I have a... Oh no, look, there I am. It might not work because I have a... Oh no. I'm there again. So I am the live streamer right now. Look, Inception! Hi, Battlesnake! It's kind of cool. Fighting badly with Joe and B Dougie. Oh, that's Snow! That's kind of cool. GG. Yeah, I'm getting there. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't mind like entering into the next league that they have. Because they have leagues all the time. There's like global arenas and global duels and all other kind of things. I mean, it's pretty good at the moment. I just want to like learn a bit more in it. And this pretzel guy's been winning a lot. Oh no, I dropped down a rank. I must have lost a game. So that's the thing, like you just like losing games when you're not even doing anything. So I'm gonna get Dinah's gonna pop on a stream at some point and we're gonna code up a really cool snake. It's really cool. So it's an autonomous survival game. It's controlled autonomously by a live bird servant and moves independently, attempting to find food, avoid other battle snakes, and stay alive as long as possible. Training with solo challenges, competing online. Oh, actually, that's what I want to do. I want to see if I can get a couple more of the challenges done. Because some of them are just like, avoid other snakes at least 100 turns. I don't think this one's going to work. To see if I could get the programming right on this one, it would work a lot better. Oh, what? Retry. This is new, I think. Share games gives, because it didn't have this retry button down here before. Go, 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 go. So I gotta avoid the snakes and they've both gotta clash into a wall at the end or run out of food rather than running into each other. Go snakes, go. Oh, boom. Retry, go again. This is so cool because you see how your snake behaves and what you might want to program in. So a lot of it's like, as people, we could see where the snake's going to go wrong because we can see 2 or 3 moves ahead. But at the moment, I've only programmed it to see 1 move ahead, which is why you can see some things like, oh, yeah, it's going to run into it there. But yeah, a lot of things you can just see like where you could do it. So by programming in more moves ahead, that's how you, oh, that was really bad. That's how you can try. So after, if this is a good one, we'll step back for a couple of moves to work out what I want to program once I can get my programming right. Why is all my stuff on my phone breaking? Away phone. Also, the internet's super slow now. Dude, what are you doing on the internet? He's obviously working. It's really good though. They have so much stuff on the website, which is really cool. That's the thing, an algorithm, but also like the people at the top. So if you have a look at the ladder, the people at the top are using, like they're all using like machine learning stuff at the top, right? So like this first one, I don't know exactly what he's using, but like, you know, these guys using Max, AWS, like they're all using like machine learning type stuff. Oh, you can add like emojis in. I want to add emoji into my snake. I lost that game. Dang it. Yeah, so like that's the thing. You can start by programming in like machine learning stuff. How did it go out of bounds? Oh, because it went up and then. See, that's the thing, right? It's like going up and it's like, oh, but what? Working on his ESO leveling? Was that Duke is working? No, I'm pretty sure Duke is working, not working on his ESO. Oh, it's funny. Oh, see how it goes slow as well? Okay, so if we step back, they both collided. That's so funny. So right now I haven't programmed in, that's what I'm saying, if I could get this program working, neither of these snakes would have occupied that position. Because, I mean, this snake's gonna lose because it got stuck there, but this one at least could go that way. And not die. Well, actually, this one could go. Oh, yeah, it wouldn't occupy that one. Interesting. That's an interesting situation because if they're not going to occupy that one, because see, right now it's saying they're both. The program has said to both those snakes that this square is free and available and no one's occupying it. So go there, and they both went there. The programming would dictate that that square was unsafe because it could potentially be occupied by both of them. And it's also going to say that this square, actually no, it's going to say that square is safe for me because no one else is in it, which is why we need to take out my snake ID, which is why I can't get. Oh, I get so upset when things don't work. Is that bad? Yes, yes it is bad. Oh, dang. But survive for 500 to, well, no developers have, these are new. No developers have completed survive 2,000 turns. Should throw them, depends on how upset you get. Relatively upset. Like crying. Mish, it's just okay. As what Duke was saying the other day at ESO, he's like, some players get so upset with like if something happens, or like if I was playing Pokemon Go and I'm just like, I don't like X's in my pull request. Of course I'm gonna get upset, right? Yeah, Duke's like, yeah, some people get really upset. I'm like, yeah, those people are me. Like, I didn't get something in Pokemon Go and it's like, no! I get really upset. It's just a game. No, it's not just a game. Okay. Are you going to work? You have to tell yourself every time the blue's loose. It's just a game. It's really not though. People don't understand. Okay, I can edit the name of this and I can have snake emoji. I had no idea you could do this. Emojipedia. Copy. Can too. Sticky snack. There we go. Look, Sticky snack updated. Recent games. Long snake. Died. Okay, why is this one not working? Yeah, see, I can't do that. I can't be like, it's just code or it's just a game. I'm like, but it's really not. It's my whole life. Why? Bicep pumps! Dirty wet napkin coming with the bicep pumps on a coat. Well, we're waiting for this thing to load, so you've actually come in at perfect time. Oh, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Just hit myself in the face. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Do I just keep going just for fun? Oh, that's actually really hard. Oh. Okay, even after those 20 bicep pumps, it still hasn't loaded. Let's just, sometimes some of them don't work in Brave, and I know the team has submitted an issue to get that fixed, but let's just try it in Chrome. Sometimes Chrome just works. Go, Snaky. This is gonna be a hard one. Yeah, died. Retry. You gotta get to 30, which means it's gonna take up a lot of the board. So there's one where you gotta have like, yeah, it's crazy. It's only like an 8. This is not gonna do it, but like, you need to be 30 squares long, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So like 49. So it's like covering most of the board. It's not gonna work. Like, I definitely need to program a lot more in here, so that it looks more ahead and looks at how far away it is from the boundary. I guess only 8. Like, I struggled to get 10 on this one. Yeah. That's gonna be a hard one to beat. Yeah, some of these are really hard. Like, look at this maximum snake. Create a 50 segment battle snake on a 7x7 board. Planning, timing, and a little bit of luck. And then there's this one. Complete the match with your snake occupying all 4 borders. So 8 developers have done that one. Okay. So yeah, a lot more have done, and then like, you can see it drops off because obviously it gets harder. Some of these are new, so no one's attempted. So yeah, no one's attempted the 2002. Oh, maybe not that no one's attempted them, but yeah. No one's completed them. Only 2 people have completed that one. Apple avocado. That is so cute. You got little tails emote. So I need to finish this one, avoid other snakes. This one should work once I get this part of the program working. Oh, it's so cute. You got so many cute things. Yeah, once I get this working, I should be able to get the rest of the snakes. It's all this. I don't know why it just doesn't work. I mean, it's quite a long function, right? I mean, not long in the sense of like full-on programming long, but long in terms of everything else. What monitor size would you get? 43 or 38 for multitasking? Will be sitting 2 feet away. Though 43 inches 4K is at 5 blah, 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 blah. Just, hi! Nearly Joe's like, I don't know what's happening. Is 5 more huge difference? Okay, so I have, I'll answer the setup question first because Apple Avocado came in first, and I'll answer Newly's question. I have 3 monitors right now, and I'm this far away from my monitors. So I have 2 37-inch ultra wides, and they're there and there. And then I have one 1080p like sideways monitor. It's like a 27-inch one, just like an older one, and I have that vertical. Now the 2 ultra wides are really good, and I can get away. The reason I have 2 of them is because I can, basically. And I have 2 different setups. So sometimes I'll be here working, and then other times I'll be over here. So that's why I have 2 setups. But like right now, I can like flick my head really quickly and have a look and see if there's anything happening on the other screen. But to be fair, when I'm working away, I really only need 1 monitor. So like I'll be working away here, and then I'll use 1 monitor and the vertical one. So for casual gaming and multitasking, like right now, I've got 4 windows open just on 1 ultra wide, and it's plenty. Obviously for streaming, I need a fair bit of the space taken up, but I still have room to have like the chat on one side, which you guys can't see because it's off the edge of the screen. I still have room for like my music playing. I still have room for like other things. So for multitasking, casual gaming, the 38 inches work really well. Like I just found 43 was huge. So I had a 43-inch TV and I was planning on using it as my computer and it was way too big. The monitor, okay, this is the monitor I have. I have the Alien, I have the MSI Ultra Wide monitor and the Alienware one. Ultra wide. As the one I felt too big of a panel. See, that's the thing, Holloway, is like, it was just way too big. And you're right, it feels like you're just like on this egg and you're looking like this as well. Like, it's actually not great for your head because you're just like, yeah, exactly. You just like move around way too much. And it was just way too big. So I still used it, but it was like far away on the other side of my room and I only used it when I was on PlayStation. Thanks for the follow, Apple Avocado. Let's see if I find this Alienware one, but I'll probably find the MSI one. Yeah, so I got this one, the Optics one. This is the MSI one I have. So MSI Optics, 34-inch, adaptive sync. It's really nice. Like, I love it. So it's got this nice little RGB here. It's curved. Actually, it's really funny. I said to someone the other day, I'm like, guess what I discovered today? And they're like, what? I'm like, my monitor is curved. And they're like, you didn't realize you have a curved monitor? I'm like, no, I know I have a curved monitor because I bought one. But you don't realize it when you're sitting here. It just feels so natural and nice. And now when I sit on a flat monitor, I'm like, what is this? Like, the curved monitor is just so nice. Oh, that price that you're seeing is Australian, so that's really high. So that's why I like having, and we're talking about the 2 degrees of separation, Navi, that's why I like having my ultra wide and then an older 27-inch flipped up vertical, because it's really nice to have those two. And for presenting, I 100% need 2 monitors at least. So when I'm full on presenting, I use all the monitors. So this one that you'll look at here is AUD pricing, so US would be a lot cheaper than that. Navi, you're right, it takes up so much real estate, but like, I've got the space. So how tall is the vertical height? So it's 27 inches, so it's 27 inches vertical. It doesn't take up that much extra space on top of what my ultra wide is, but it's just so useful. Like, I just said, like, real estate, but like, I've got 3 monitors, a giant computer, like a million lights. I've got another laptop over there too. Like, my setup is huge. It's because, and I have like a corner desk as well. So it is a lot of real estate, but I have an office now. So it's like, I don't care about real estate too much. But you're right. If you're in a smaller place, and you definitely need to worry about real estate. Jack, you got setup pics. I do have some setup pictures. Let's have a look. Dev 2. Yeah, I'm not jacked. I'm just like, I got a lot of it for free. Actually got most of it for free. It'd be a little bit more than 650. So if I go AUD to US to USD, look. So it was 290. So yeah, it's the rate's not great, but it'd be about 950. Media. So I did a presentation earlier today, so you can kind of see a little bit. This is us doing yoga. So that's one of my monitors. That was us doing yoga. There you go. That's what my setup kind of looked. Well, that's like the background of it. And then that's a little bit of it. But I've got some better setup pics. Let me have a look. I posted them not that long ago, so I'm always updating it like constantly. So always got cool setup pics. So I'll find that, but also I've got this one too. I would totally go 38 inch. Because I've got the 30. Oh, hang on. Sorry. What's this one? Yeah, so this one's 34. So I wouldn't go any more than like, the whole room looks so sick. It really does. It's actually awesome. Like, I get really excited every time I get to work in this room, which is like every day now. Let me have a look. I've got some photos. Like people ask me for some setup shots, so that's like my background, which is really nice. People ask for some setup shots. I tweet all the time, obviously. So there's another photo of it. It's a pretty cool setup though. Like it's really awesome. I love it. Then we're doing our St. Jude stuff. Yeah, I have it set up too because I do like these kind of things and a lot of presentations and video recordings and stuff like that too. So good fun. Yeah, 38 is a lot bigger. Like I said, I've got two 34 inches and they are definitely big enough. Like, yeah, I would not want to go in much bigger. So that is pretty much what my setup looks like. That's a fiver of my setup, which is awesome that someone did that for me. Let's have a look. Yeah, I got some cool stuff. I was actually, yeah, it's quite a big room. So this is a home office that was a bedroom, and then COVID hit and I was like, can't deal with this anymore, need rooms. There you go. It's had more upgrades since this too. So I took some photos like literally last week that I was gonna upload. So they're coming. But yeah, there's like, I've got more of these now. There's more lights, like there's heaps more lights. So yeah, that was when I got that one. But yeah, there's more lights. There's what else have I got extra now? I got a new camera, just arrived today. So we'll be setting that up. It's a bit hard to see because it's green. I switched my keyboards around, so I've got my pink keyboard back again on this side. What else have I got? Yeah, but you can see like the two curved and then the vertical, which just works really nicely. I've got like another plant here now and like more stuff over here. Yeah, basically if you want to check out like some of my setup stuff, both monitors are 34 inches. So yeah, this was like me setting it up and like some of my top tips and stuff for cool things. Oh, you killed your plant, Pooh. That's no fun. But yeah, I'll show you. I took some photos. I'll pick a couple out. I'll give you guys a sneaky peek. You got a LifeX beam? Yeah, I've got a beam, tiles, strip lighting. I've got strip lighting around here too, which isn't in the photo. But since you're all here, and I was going to tweet it soon anyway, I'll give you all a sneaky peek of some. This is one of the updated photos. There you go. So you see, I put my pink one back there. There's more plants. Got my little Deadpool here now. I've chucked this over top. There's a couple more lights under here now too. I've got some like some wave panels and stuff up here going on. Another little figurine there, another phone there. Like, there's so much RGB in this room, it's not funny. Yeah, like obviously my little kitty ears and things like that. And then in terms of OBS stuff, yeah, it's pretty cool. So you see, like, there's more like lights. And how many windows do you open side by side? Right now, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 windows open at the moment. Which is slightly overkill, but really cool. Yeah. It's fun. It's super fun. I thought I had some more photos of other photos, but that's okay. I do have some more. We should take some more. One window and 10 windows and one monitor. Yeah, see, I like having a bit more spaced out now, which is cool. But yeah. But so what was the other, there's another question from Joe Holly, which is, oh, what is going on? Well, well, now we're talking about setups, but we were talking about Battlesnake. Fun times, because my does it feel squish right now? I don't feel squish now. Like now it feels like there's just so much space, which is one of those things I'm like, and like that's the thing, I flip a lot to that side and I do different things, so it's kind of like just, yeah, no, I just feel like I've got a lot of space here now. Which is good. Like, it's good having the two sides that I can work on. It's good having the green screen that I can flip up. It's good having like the IRL background so I can do stuff over there and do stuff like, it's a good setup now. I was gonna say, like, I've got all the IQ lights happening too, so they're all on right now. There's like lots of nice RGB, and I've got to set up some more panels and things. I've got these lights too. Where did they go? These ones, so they're on the outside of my computer as well. Light strips, Elgato. So I've got Elgato light strips, light fixer. I've got some nano leaves I've got to set up soon too. They're kind of fun. But yeah, so we're doing some Battlesnake as well. So Battlesnake is a competition where you enter or you program and code up a snake. You enter it into a competition and you battle against other snakes. Last snake standing wins. Kind of like the old Nokia phone snake stuff, but more on the programming side. So if I go to like some of my games back here. Oh, we got a raid! Hey Jenny, how you going? Rah! Shout out to Jenny. Whoops, wrong one. No, we don't want that one. I can even delete my own one. Oh, that's so good. Shout out, Jenny, Nexus. There we go. Take you back to where? What were you doing over here? I'm assuming you're doing some sort of coding. G'day, everyone. What up? So yeah, if I go check out some of my let's go check out a game that actually won. Oh, is my raffle actually working? I'm gonna make sure I didn't break the raffle. Run. Pac-Man days. I know, right? It's so good. Oh, it gives emojis now. That's really cool. So yeah, so if we go and have a look at a game, here's a game that I won. Go Snakey, go! Go Snakey, go! Da, 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 da. Yay, I won! So I won because the other ones run into my body, so you can't run into another snake. Oh, thank you, Jenny. So one of them lost head to head. So if two snakes run into each other head to head, the one with the longer body wins. And this one over here, why did it lose? It probably ran out of health. No, why did it lose? Oh, it did run into someone else's body before. So even though it's long, you can't run into another snake's body. So it went plop into its body. So this one's able to keep going. And then homp, it ran into someone. And then this one ran into me. I avoided him. So I won. So yeah, last snake standing wins. I won that one. Woohoo, go me. Ice creams on the board. Like, you gotta go eat the ice creams. So eat ice cream to get food. Stay out of these hazardy zones, otherwise you lose health a lot quicker. So yeah, what I've been doing is trying, keyword trying, to program a new function that says, that tries to predict where the next, like where the enemy snake is going to go next. So if its head is, if the enemy snake is here, predicting that it could go there, there, or there, and then avoiding those 4 squares basically, because it could potentially go there. So it's going to go back on itself. It's going to die, but yeah. So yeah, we want to like program in avoiding these squares, essentially. So yeah, that's what I've been trying to do and epically failing at it, because for some reason Cute snake, it is. So that's my little snakey, a little spoil on him, a little tail. So the cool thing about Battlesnake is you can actually like personalize your snakes. If anyone wants to, anyone can join. It's completely free. It's free to set up and run all the web servers and everything as well. Yeah, you set like color of the snake you want. You set the theme. So if you go to like Battlesnake Heads and Tails guide, you can choose like whatever you want here, which is kind of cool. Look at that one, Aussie bullet, the Replet mark, the Replet not mark. It's really cool. Like more people should join. I mean, I'll probably go down. Have I seen the elevator program game? I have not. Okay, so I got like a mask, like for COVID, or mask I can add to it. So it's really fun. You can do quite a lot with it. And it's free, and there's a league at the moment, so I'm doing okay on the league. But yeah, I'm trying to program this in, but it's just not working out. You haven't had time? Yeah, totally post a link. Go for it. Thank you for asking. I really appreciate when people are like, mostly my answer to those things are going to be like, yeah, go for it. But I really appreciate when people like you ask. It's just so nice. The elevator program game. Open. So what do you do? Transport 15 people in 60 seconds or less. Hey R2D2, can you help me with that? Yeah, it looks cute too. Like, that's the thing, you get to customize it to whatever you want. And as you go through the league, see, like, you unlock different things. So I've unlocked a few things, which is really cool. I got like my little, well, all of these are like standard ones, but it's like branded ones. Designed by friends and partners. That's so funny. Oh, like, it's always got Nectar, and there's like Winter Classics, like everyone got that one. Stay Home and Code, everyone got that one. That's why I got the caffeine one. And then like I've started unlocking some of the things. Summer League, I don't know how I get the villain. Villain's probably hard one again. Okay, we have to program an elevator. Oh, okay. What's this written in? You missed the Aussie accent? Or you like my Aussie accent? There you go. What's this written in? Is it written in lint? Variable is... We normally don't need to do anything. Yeah, I was like, is this JavaScript? You know what? Let's go see how my elevator.js file, new file. Actually, no, we don't want new file. We want file, new window. Let's see how Copilot handles this. Okay, now let's create just a new random file. Yeah, I missed a bracket, it'll be fine. File, new file. File, save as. I'm gonna add this under my GitHub like a boss. I'll get in here. Documents. Oops. Git repos. GitHub like a boss. Get some code. Elevator.js. I missed a bracket somewhere, didn't I? Yeah, the very last bracket. Whoops, that is way too big. Let's grab this one. Oh look, Fortnite cars. Elevator.js. Oh, it added it. Did it just add that for me? Like, I don't think so. Oh no, I did grab that bracket. Alright, so. Why doesn't it like that? So what do you gotta do? You gotta transport 15 people in 60 seconds or less. So let's choose the first elevator. When the elevator's idle has no more. Then you can run the default coding example to shoot. Okay. So just. run tests. Oh, I missed it. Oh, there. Oh, there's like an elevator. Oh, so it's like transporting people up one and then people get out. Let's go to all the floors. Elevator, go to floor. So they've missed a floor. Doesn't go to level 2, exactly. So I was like, there's a floor missing there. So we want elevator. Go to floor 2. Thank you, Copilot, for telling me what to do. Actually, I'm gonna dump in this code so we don't. Document. Repos. I'm just gonna take that out. So we'll save the default code and commit it so we know that anything we change from here on in. So you need to change it. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. Well, let's see. Yep, done. Thank you, Copilot, for telling me what to do. We normally don't need to do anything here. Update function. So the first one, why is it giving me that little thing? Commit. So if I grab that code now. Save. Apply. Start. There we go. Go on to level 2. So I'm guessing you need to it's probably gonna get all the people. Oh no, I reckon it's gonna do it in under 50 seconds. Yeah. Oh, success. Oh, you do the next challenge. Sweet. Transport 20 people in 60 seconds. There'll be more levels. Oh, more elevators as you progress. Okay, this is kind of cool. I like this. I also like writing it in Copilot because I can be just like, woohoo. So it's passing in elevators and floors. So variable elevator, use the first elevator. So is there more elevators? Oh yeah, as you said, yeah, more elevators as I progress. I think it's kind of cool though. I don't know why it's giving me an error there. Declaration or statement expected. Update function. No, we don't need to do anything here. I like this. This is cool. I am going to write in JavaScript programming. Oh look, is that it? No, wrong one. By John Reese. It is not by that person, I don't think. Made by Manga Swift and contributors. No, this is fun. By Manga Swift and contributors. I'm probably gonna have to finish up soon anyway, so I'm glad you gave me this to check out. Play elevator challenge number 1. Actually, we'll just get rid of that. So it's just elevator saga. There you go. Something a little bit fun. Now it's in my repo, and then people can check it out. Awesome. Well, you know what? I have to finish up anyway because meetings and stuff are calling. So I want to thank everyone for popping in today, for going through some snacky stuff, for staying with me in GitHub Issues. So we talked about how to do the new GitHub Issue form. So if we go back to my repo, and we go back here, and we go back to my GitHub Like a Boss, which we just did anyway. We go here and we go issues and we go create a new issue now. There is now this brand new issue forms that you can fill out, which we just built at the start of the stream, so you can request. Obviously, we can't submit this issue until all the information has been filled out. So that was cool. So thanks for sticking me with on that one. Thanks for all the questions about NDC today. It was really fun. Thanks for coming in and asking lots of questions about my setup, you getting a new setup. thanks for asking questions on how programming actually works and how to program keyboards. We even went right back to the start of computing, which was nuts, like talking about punch cards and things. I feel like we covered quite a lot today, so I hope you all had a lot of fun. Thanks for dropping in links. Thanks to the Snake and Elevator Fun. My pleasure. I'm glad everyone enjoyed it. I enjoy doing these things. Oh, we got another raid. Oh, hey, thanks, girls. We're literally finishing up, but that's okay. I'm going to drop everyone over to some really cool things in a minute. I'm just like going through what we talked about today. That's totally cool. What were you up to? You were obviously doing some fun over on your stream. Chain raid. Yay, lots of chain raid. I was just saying, like, thank you for the follow. I was just saying we literally have been through a bunch of stuff. So we did some funky elevator saga stuff with some JavaScript. We're working on our Battlesnake Python coding here and just epically failing at some of this stuff, but that's okay. We looked at some cool GitHub Actions things to build into VS Code. We built a new issue form back here, which allows you to like not submit issues unless you filled out all the bits and pieces of the form. If I want a JavaScript demo. So we can go here. Go. I want you to demo some JavaScript. Use this. Somebody actually literally just popped in. Do it on Twitch. And do it now. And I don't need to put my contact details in. So submit form. So yeah, I can't submit the issue unless you've got everything filled out. And it's like really cool. So always failing until you succeed. I love that. It's so good. You working with some JS? Nice. That was so cool. Was it good? Good fun? We were also talking about setup. So people asking me like people asking some questions about like, should you get an ultra wide? Should you get one? Should you get two? How big should it be? And I was like, this is my setup here. So we're just talking about like what it does, like some of my like experiences using ultra wides and how many windows I can have open at once and things like that. Yes, I do have a bit of a crazy setup. You can tell the size based on the keyboards. But thanks everyone for the follow. L shape, not bad. Yeah, it's like a corner desk. Because so I can go here and then switch over to this way. And then I have the background behind me to do like live presentations. So like for example, today I did a presentation for NDC, hence the NDC live on YouTube hoodie. So I did a presentation just today and it looks like this. That's like my background, my IRL background. So pretty cool. Oh, can you shuffle? What do you mean shuffle? Like every day I'm shuffling, like that kind of shuffle or a different kind of shuffle? So yeah, let me know what kind of shuffle. But yeah, we're just talking about different setups and things like that and how to, Melbourne shuffle. Exactly, Mum Shuffle. And then like somebody came in and was like, how do programs work? So we're trying to explain how programming works. Like, but how did the first keyboard work? Like, how did you program the first keyboards? Like, computers used to look like this. So we went right back to like the history of computing, which is insane. And like the whole punch card like era, which is crazy because NDC today, one of the questions at NDC today was like, what was the first programming language? Of course it was Fortran. A boat? Where's the boat? Up the top there, it's a remote control car. So it's super fast too. I think it's about 100k an hour. Or are you talking about this one here? That's a skateboard. I know, it got slightly blurry when I changed monitors. I was like, oh dang. So I didn't get quite a super high res on that photo as I wanted. That's alright. So yeah, what boat are we talking? Also, thank you to all the followers. Like, I just cleaned my room this morning, so there's a few things over, but I do have things for people subscribing, liking, and following. So thanks to all the followers, everyone. Oh, a boat on the Enigma machine. Yeah, it kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Yes, and I've got the Zelda as well. Zelda in the background, which is super awesome. I love it. Yeah, I really like this setup. It's such a cool setup. All aboard the Titanic. Sorry. Yes, everyone, that's the thing you're talking about on your stream. Wait, what were you talking about on your stream? Thanks for the follow. So we've got a bunch of new followers. We've got Graham, we've got Sol, we've got Pippa, we've got Falcom, Bang Skills, how's it going? You're even here. We've got Bella Fox. We've also got, who else followed from the previous raid? We've got like raid chains today. But yeah, thank you everyone. So wait, which were you talking about on your stream? Because I'm really intrigued now. I like Inception streams where you're like, oh, we were just talking about that on my stream. It's like, that is crazy. Are we the same person? We are clearly not the same person, but it means that everyone's interested in this stuff at the moment. But yeah, I gave a talk this morning, so I'm kind of like, yeah, we were wrapping up anyway, even though like, I do shorter streams during the day because like, I've got meetings and stuff. I'm like, oh, I'm meant to be in a meeting, but that's okay. Yeah, we did NDC talk today, so I gave a talk on GitHub Like and Boss, which is where we went into all that, here's the issue form stuff that we've built before. Pretty cool. And yeah, someone just randomly came in and was like, oh, the sound you made, yeah, it's a button. So I did like a charity event for St. Jude Play Live, and they literally sent me this, that when you actually press the physical button. The other place you can get it is Stream Deck. So if you go to the new the Stream Deck store, you can get sound effects now. So if I search for like air horn, sure I'll get one. These are all like royalty free. Party blower. Oh, here we go. Oh, air horn. Oh, that's not a very good air horn. Police bullhorn.
Put your hands in the air.
So all these sounds are completely royalty free. You're allowed to use them as much as you like, and they're all available on the streams. So it's the Stream Deck store. So if you have a Stream Deck, this is the best way to do it. Yeah, sir, I didn't do it, but you can look on Stream Deck store. I wrote an article on it not that long ago actually, but you can also use, even if you don't have a Stream Deck, you can use the Stream Deck app as well. So like you can use it, say, turn your phone into an app. Turn your phone into like a Stream Deck, or if you have like a extra iPad or something, you can turn it into Stream Deck mobile. So it just like basically turns your phone into like that. You just don't have the physical buttons. But there you go, I have the Stream Deck software. It's under the software now. But yeah, I would just grab the Stream Deck 5.0. And then you just add them in. I don't know why. I haven't figured out, it's all new, the Stream Deck store stuff. But I haven't figured out how to get the, because at the moment I've like added in the sounds into the deck. So that when I press the button, it's supposed to go off, but it's just not working right now. Gotta figure it out. But yeah, there's so many cool things in here. So if I go to like deck, so it's meant to have it in here. So if I go like it's supposed to play, but they're not quite working yet. You like DJ? Yeah. It's just like DJing, exactly. Like there's camera pictures, there's like for example, you can go like applause. Like you just grab an applause. I think I spelled that wrong. Applause. I can just cheer, actually works better. Oh yeah, thank you everyone, thank you. Yeah, and then you like, if you don't like it, you'd be like, oh, okay, like, So there's so many things you could do with this stuff. I'm just trying to work out how to get it on the Stream Deck properly and get it working. But yeah, there's the second one. Oh, you like the second one? Yeah, or you just like, so I was trying to do like an R2D2 sound for my like, I won't have time for myself, I really won't, but like.
Yeah! Oh, yeah.
I think you can get like even animated sounds, like, I don't know what happened there. Like cartoons stuff as well, and then like, yeah, like it's really random. There's so much random stuff on here. Literally hundreds of thousands of like tunes and stuff, but there's also like music as well, so you can go in and like get really nice music for your stream. Cool, upbeat, funky times. Ready? It's about to drop. Okay, I'll get that one. Seriously, you could spend hours just going through sound effects. Yeah, I know. So, like, you can download all these, like, as I said, completely 100% free, free to use. So, if you want to read up a little bit more on it, that was an incognito tab I opened. But yeah, if you want to read up a smidgen more on it, I wrote an article on Upcomer Elgato. That'll do. Stream Deck Store. Here we go. So a little bit more on it if you want. I'm also a journo, which is why I wrote this article. So woo, free storefront. So yeah, there's heaps of like really cool stuff, which is insane. There's just so much. Like, what the heck? Stream Deck 5.0, updating software, blah blah blah. Look, there's my Stream Deck. But yeah, so it's really cool. Like, you could literally spend hours and hours on this. But I do not have hours and hours. I literally have to go to a meeting. I have to wrap up my day as well before I jump into a dinner tonight that is like in less than an hour. So, with that in mind, I want to definitely say thank you to you all for coming over. Thanks to all the raids, follows, cheers, a whole bunch of stuff. It was really fun. Thank you all so much. Just do a thing. I know. As Daryl said, I'll just get caught sitting here. But we will go and raid some more Cody people because like the live coders are awesome and good people. So we're gonna go find out who else is doing some coding so I can keep sending them over to you. Thank you all for people who dropped in and were like, yay, cool, like, listen. Oh, Copper Beardy's on. Is he playing marbles again? Yeah, Copper Beardy's playing marbles. Or we can go raid Vex, who's doing some really cool cyberpunk game dev. Yeah, let's go raid Vex. Raid Vex. So Vex is doing cyberpunk game dev. He's been working on this thing for like ages. And he pops in and everyone can like contribute to like whatever. And we're gonna have to go and raid and do some fun things. So thank you all so much. I super loved you all being here. Catch you next time. And please come back. We do coding streams during the day. We do gaming streams at night. So daytime for me is now. Nighttime is in like 4 or 5 hours. So feel free to come in. I might not be on tonight because of I'm going out for dinner. So I don't know how late that's going to be. But tomorrow I'll be on during the day because I've got a day off. So I might do some like fun stuff during the day, and then we'll be playing our usual Friday Fortnite. So check out the socials if you want to follow along. Make sure I'm live or not. Otherwise, let's go raid Vex, say hi, and I absolutely love meeting you all today. So thank you all. See you next time.